Welcome back, everybody. Back on the Sky Factory. Inferno here. So last time we were getting a little bit deeper into the Botantia. We got our white daisy dudes. Are those on the same block, or they just kind of grow different? Never noticed that. So they're like growing on each side of the block. That's kind of neat. Anyway, we got started with those, making some living stone and living wood. Got our manifold built. Not quite set up all the way. We got to do something with the mana spreader here. We built some of these endo flames to kind of get the mana production ready to start. Yeah, last time we just did a bunch of like just odds and ends stuff as far as achievements in the achievement book goes. So sweet. Today I want to get this thing set up all the way to make it to where it's making mana, and so we can get the ice that we need to make the generator to finish that up and do some more cool stuff with Botantia. Sweet. Let's get the show on the road. Awesome. So what I did in the meantime there, I just spent some time gathering resources. I made a little more than a stack of the living wood and the living rock just to have that stuff ready. And I went through and there's 16 types of these petals, and I made sure I had about a stack or so of each different color, just to have those available. To do that, I was getting tired of my iron shears running out, so I made these supremium shears for mystical agriculture. It's kind of the same deal with most of the mystical agriculture stuff, where you have to build the first tier, the next tier, so on and so forth. But what I did do, or what ended up needing for those, if I can find them here, I made one of these tinker tables all the way up to supremium, which took some stuff. Soul stone, which is just stone and soul sand, enchanting table, and ingots tiered up all the way through the different stages of essence. But I really didn't necessarily need to do that yet. Basically, what these are for is for adding enchantment, these chams, these charms to the tools and armor and so on, to basically enchant them with different properties. Didn't really need to do that, but I did it anyway because. So to make these shears, which are they're unlimited durability, I just did the base ones. I had to make these tool cores, which is same deal with the leveling up. And I went ahead and just taught the refined storage how to make these cores, and the ingots and all the other stuff. So I made these so that I can shear down the tall plants and not have to worry about this thing breaking. I probably could have just enchanted a regular pair of shears, but whatever. I like to do things sometimes the hard way. So I also went ahead and taught it how to make. I think I taught it. Yeah, these armor cores. So what I should be able to do, I think I'm going to need one for each chest plate, helmet, pants, and boots. So I need 4 of those. Let's get that started. Oops, not 10, only 4. Just need 4. I'm just going to go ahead and make the base armor. I'm not really going to worry about enchanting them at all at this point. Might do that later. So I need 4, 10, 11, 17, 20 of these supremium ingots. Let's go ahead and get those crafting. Sweet. Cool deal. It's like something kind of weird with this system, the refined storage system, and auto crafting the essences. Basically, if you try to do anything beyond the tier 1, it's going to ask you to have an infusion crystal for each tier, because it sees those as separate jobs, and it thinks, oh, I need one for each, even though the ones you start off with had like 1,000 uses, and let's see what infusion crystal. Yeah, like these have 1,000 uses. It doesn't necessarily recognize that, which is why in the past it was making like 7 or 8 of these at a time. Kind of wasteful. So what I ended up doing was just making 4 master infusion crystals, which will allow you to basically autocraft the supremium essence with the master infusion crystals. Those are, I don't know if I talked about these or not. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I think I did. I remember talking about this epic bacon. So yeah, anyway, I did that just to, I got tired of making essence. So we should have our 4 cores and our 20 ingots. I guess I could just leave that in there. Let's go ahead and see if we can craft this stuff up. There's a helmet, chest plate, pants, and boots. Sweet. So at some point, maybe, let's see if I can, if I do, just take the helmet for example, Supremium, yeah, helmet. I think it's the same for all the different armor pieces, but you know, you can enchant them with different, there's flight. No, flight comes with the whole set, that's right. So there's absorption, night vision, wither resistance, anti-venom, fire resistance, and just like base like melee damage resistance. I'm not probably gonna even worry about doing any of that just because this draconic armor does all that pretty much anyway. So I just wanted to make it and have it checked off the list there. So I'll just go ahead and put this on the old rack here. Boom. There's my Supremium armor in case I ever do decide to do that. Here's my little table. Anyway, cool. So that stuff's out of the way. You can check that off next time we look through the book. So the next thing I want to do here is make, where is it? I need to make one of those, one of these dudes, one of these wands of the forest. So to make that, I need 3 of these twigs and then any 2 color petals, basically. And to get those twigs, I believe if I just take some of this stuff, I'll put it in here, maybe? No? What's this? Living wood planks. All right, let's make a couple of those and see who maybe gets those. No? Does it tell us here? I bet it does. One on top of the other. Okay. So I needed 3 of those, right? There's going to be 3 of those. Those can go in there. Give me 3 of these. Clear that. Something like this. And then, let's use black. Sweet. And there we go. Wand of the forest. Now what I can do with these, but while I'm in here, let me grab, do I have any blocks of coal? Let me grab a stack of those. So basically, if I can remember how to do this, if you have this wand out and you look at a mana spreader, it shows you the way that it's like shooting. And if I right click this, say right click, and then link it, no. So that does something. I think that's it. Okay, so that looks like it's a mana tablet. It's like basically a portable mana battery, I guess, for lack of a better term. So if I shift right click this guy and then click that, shift right click, left click, no, there we go. Okay, so shift right click this and then shift right click the destination that you're trying to aim the mana. So basically, I've got these endo flames which use fuel, like combustible fuel. So if I toss a block of coal there, turn my magnet off. So if I toss a couple blocks of coal, those things should eventually pick them up. There we go. They light up, and that shows you that they're consuming the fuel and then they should be sending mana. So you can see the mana starting to fill up in here. I don't think there's really a way. Okay, so yeah, there's that bar there in between where it says mana pool and the graphics is the meter basically of how full this thing is. So what I want to do is make a couple more of these endo flames real quick, which were, if I go back to this, generating flora, I think it was like 2 browns, a light gray, and a red. I just want to make a couple more of those just to get our mana production kind of a little bit better. Let's do that. Botantia. So I need 2 light gray, 2 of those, 4 of these, and 2 red. I think that's right. And I need some seeds. So let's toss one of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. Boom. Give me a bucket. Put some water on this dude. And do the same thing again. Boom. Awesome. So let's just pop those. I'm not sure what the range is on these things, but I think it's at least, I know it's definitely 1 block, obviously. It might be even more. It might be 2 or 3 blocks away. Basically what you can do, unless you have a magnet, you can just kind of leave that stuff lay there and it'll use it up, and then when it runs out of its current usage of whatever it absorbed, it'll pick the other ones up too. Cool. So that's shooting into there. So that should be enough to get us kind of started to make this ice. And I believe that'll make snow. And then for the rainbow generator, how much ice did I need? This half, just 1 piece, and then 5 snowballs. And then to make the ice was just 1 to 1, right? And it needs however much mana that is. So what we do is we take this out, come over here, and I guess it doesn't have enough mana yet, and it'll just kind of, I think it kind of looks like it might be changing some. That looks like maybe something's going on there. That's not it though, definitely not. So I guess if we kind of just leave that sit there, it'll do its thing eventually, maybe. I wish there was a little more detail on this, as far as like how much stuff costs, you know, instead of just the meters that don't really mean anything without some kind of quantifiable number. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping this wouldn't take too long. I heard it ticked up just a little bit, so I guess we'll just have to leave that thing and let it soak up some mana for a while. Sweet. So let me grab my book. I know there's a couple things we can check off here. Let's see. We did this, we did that, and we did that. That's like the like first couple things you have to do to even get started in Botania. Then it's like, okay, now this is the end of Botania. So everything in between is kind of up to you to figure out. But that's okay. What else can we do here? This this is still kind of silly to me, but I think we can check that off. I looked around on YouTube for some videos, and I guess it's just, I really don't know. But here's my best guess from what I gathered. First thing I'm going to do is just drop all this stuff off. Take all this stuff off. Throw it in the chest. I will grab this just to get me to the nether. And it's got soulbound, so when I die, which I'm about to do, I can't fly. And just drop off this XP too before I waste it. Not that we're in any dire need of XP. Let's just pop that in here. Boom. Cool. So basically, I think what the point of that achievement is to jump off into the nether, into the void, and like it creates a patch of dirt with like a gravestone on it. And then I think you're supposed to try to ride a boat and land on that piece of dirt. I guess I have no idea. So we'll try it anyway, just to say that we did. So let's go to the Nether. And I'm just gonna, I guess, right off this side, away from the chest, right? And we'll just kind of hop right off the edge there, and then we'll die. I'm doing a little bit of experimenting with this on another save, just to kind of figure out maybe if there was something at the bottom. And I let myself fall all the way to like y negative 10,000. At y0, you start taking like void damage. I let myself fall all the way down there, and I figured like if it didn't nothing happened before that, by that point, then there was nothing. It was just gonna completely endlessly fall to the bottom. So that's where I came to the conclusion that I guess this is just what we're supposed to do, is try to land on that dirt. I don't know. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but for the lulz, we'll do it anyway, right? The reason I took my armor and stuff off is because if I didn't, I would just fall forever, like not forever, but until all my armor ran out, and then all that stuff, and just be listening to that stupid noise for too long. And the question is, can I get this boat to sit and then get in it? And then I guess go to like third person here and see if I can just kind of flip off the edge a little bit. Let's go. Fall. There we go. Oh, well, there we go. So we're sitting at Y0 in the Nether in a boat on top of a gravestone. So we'll call that complete, I guess, right? Yeah. Let's go home. That's that, I guess, as far as I can understand. Oh, look, we can teleport in our boat and still have the boat, so that's cool. How do I get out? I guess we could row around the island here a little bit. It's so stupid. All right. How do I get out of this stupid thing? No, keep like teleporting. Let me out. There we go. Can I break this? Yeah. Cool. All right, we'll put this back in there. Sweet. So that's done. Let me put my armor back on. I feel naked without it now. Can't move fast. I can't fly. I can't do any cool stuff. What else was I carrying? This, seeds, my wand. I guess that's pretty good for now. I got my pouch. If I need anything, I can grab it out of there, right? Put that back on. Put that here. And let's go ahead and mark that off the list here. We did that. Stupid, but we did it anyway. Oh man. Okay, so is there anything else we can do while we're waiting for that thing to do whatever it's trying to do? I guess we could do this, right? Draconic axe and a hoe. Did this thing make ice, or did it just like, maybe it melts? Does the snow melt in Minecraft? If no one's around to watch it, does snow melt in Minecraft? I didn't really want to make a stack of those. I don't guess it matters. I've got forever snowballs anyway, right? Let's just see if I can. I'm pretty sure, like, if there's enough mana in there, when I throw that in there, it should be like pretty much instant as far as filling that thing up, or like transforming it. The texture definitely changes. Is that the melting animation? Uh-oh. I don't know. Whatever. Let's make one of these pickaxes and was it a pickaxe and a hoe, or shovel and a hoe? Axe and a hoe. Some kind of hoe. What do you call it? Hoe, bitch. All right. So for that, we're gonna need probably like a diamond, or at least a gold. Let's see. Here's an axe. All right, so diamond axe. And hoe. Where's the hoe? Where you at, hoe? Okay, so that one goes straight to draconic. It doesn't, I guess, doesn't have a wyvern level. It's kind of strange, but whatever. Just one less step, right? That's good. One less thing. Awesome. So what do I need to turn this into the axe? Where's the axe? Can I just make that? Not quite. So I need, was it one of these? I've got a bunch of those. Okay, it's a wyvern core. One of those, and look like one of these. That should make me a hoe. Axe. Thing. Something, I don't know. I don't use any of these tools ever anyway. And then this was just straight up infusion, right? So I need an awakened core, draconic energy core. To turn this guy into this, I need the same thing. So I need 2 of those and 2 of these and 4 ingots. So let me make some ingots. I need 4 ingots anyway, and then I need to make 2 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 ingots and 8 of those. 8. 10 ingots for that. And then 2 of these. So I need 2 more. 8 of these. 8. What did I run out of? Ingots. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's 2 of those. 2 of these. I need another star. 10 ingots. 2 other stars. And 10 ingots. So like that, like this. And two cores, is that right? Or 4, 2 or 4, something. 4. So something like that. I'm actually gonna have to split those up. Like so. Get those stacked in here. And we should be good to go with that. So we'll let that run for a second. Is it done already? I think that was just the charging noise. This is still not doing anything. Where's my little stick thing? See if it, unknown status. Does it need to be set like that? Is that what it is? Those things have run out. Do I have coal with me? Or did I put it back in the thing? Give me that. I don't know if there's a, like it said it could use like lava and stuff too. I don't know if that burns any longer though. So burn time 16,000. Let me grab a couple of buckets of lava and see if that maybe helps it a little bit. Got 4 of those plants, right? Let's come over here and scoop up some lava. Drop those down here. And it should empty the buckets when it like absorbs them. Do it. Do it. Okay. So did that thing lie to me? I believe the book lied to me. It said lava. I saw it. Whatever. Give me some coal. Did that? I guess it burned up through all that coal I had laying there, didn't it? Or did it just like despawn? I wonder if that's what's happening if I'm going too far away. The stuff is despawning. The stuff that's just like laying there. I don't know. As I've mentioned before, I don't know anything about botantia really, so I'm just making this up as I go along. All right, let's get those out. So I needed two of those, and something like that, didn't I? So if I put this in here, do one of these moves. There we go. Get that going. Probably should look at the book and maybe understand how that thing is supposed to work. Because it looks to me like it should be getting close as far as the little blue meter, as far as how much mana it needs to do this ice. Make it do ice. Do I right click it? No, that did not work at all. I just broke my ice or my snow. I don't know. Let's do this, finish this stuff up over here. This shouldn't take too long. There we go. So that's making. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that off the list. Done. Custom liquid block dimension. I'm gonna have to. I keep forgetting to like get that stuff kind of set up. I'm trying to do that, man, but it's not being nice, not cooperating at all. Cool. So there's our pickaxe and our hoe. We're gonna put that over here and never look at them again, because I'll never use them. Sweet. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to do some reading here on how this mana dude is supposed to work. Still got coal over there. I guess that's filling up. Let's see what the old book has to say about it. Mana manipulation. Mana pool. Functional flowers to draw power from. Yeah, got that done. Mana pools income a weak or diluted variety, which only stores a very small mana, and normal variety, which stores as much as 100 times more. So that's the one I did. Is that the regular one, or is that the crappy baby one? No, that's the baby one. It's made out of slabs. So I didn't. So I made the regular one. Yeah. To the scale's normal display will increase very slowly. Yeah, we've noticed that. Tossing in some resources into a mana pool will cause them to get infused with mana, turning them into more powerful forms. So let me grab an iron ingot and toss it in there and see if it makes me some mana. I think it's mana steel or something. What happens if I do that? Oop. Oh, I got a little like GUI telling me that it was, I guess telling me it had enough to do that. Is that what that was saying? So it's like, yeah, I can do that. All right. So can I make some ice? I just want some ice, man. That is what I was supposed to do, right? Excuse me. I love this. Oh, you need ice to make ice essence, or you need, what is it? You need the ice. Yeah, you need ice to make ice seeds, to make ice essence, to make ice. Seems legit. Oh, do I need one of these catalysts? Is that what I'm not doing right here? Okay. See, I told you I thought I remembered something might need to go under there. So let me make one of those. I got those, I got that. I think I have a couple of those. Let me make 2 of these guys. 1, 2. Boom. Is this the key to the whole subject here of not being able to make freaking ice? I changed the bottom of that. I can make dirt into dirt. All right, here we go. Whoops, wrong. Not the right button. Shit. All right, where's my snow? Snow, no, now. Close enough, right? Boom, ice. Give me the ice. Awesome. Cool. So now we can make ice generator. Is that what the thing was called? Some kind of generator, cold generator, frozen, frosty. Frosty the Snowman generator. Cool. Let's put that in there. That. Hang on to this stuff. And let me grab these generators out. And it should be enough to make a rainbow generator. Let's throw all that in there. Shazam. Rainbow. So I should just be able to make both halves of this, right? And then put those together. Boom. Awesome. So takes 41 grid power. Or no, that's okay. No, never mind. That's the 10 GP things, the upgrades for the water pump dudes. Let me just put this like right here, kind of close to this storage thing. And I don't know at all how to use this at all. And it doesn't tell me other than the fact that all of their generators are creating power. Taste the unlimited power. So I'm probably, is this telling me I'm gonna have to make all of those again and have those all running on whatever fuel they need? And then this thing is just like, oh cool, look, everybody's here. It's a party. Let me let me do the party dance. Probably. Anyway, we got that built, so that's cool. We got a couple other things done. We made our armor here. We fell to the bottom of the nether on a boat. I'm on a boat. So cool. Hope everybody's having a good day today, and we'll catch you next time. See you later.